I had no idea the British press was so bigoted.
This one's wife. Happy birthday, Harry. Not you. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Birthdays are a bit of a bugger when it comes to the narcissist. And if you'd like to understand more about the way that the narcissist deals with people's birthdays, then I would encourage you to watch my video, Why the Narcissist Ruins Birthdays. Also, Ellen DeGeneres, your birthday is all about me. Furthermore, you can watch the video Birthday Nothing Burger and The Ghoul of Uvalde, How to Hijack a Birthday. All of these videos will help you understand the narcissist's attitude to the birthday of another person. Summing it up relatively simply, when you're in the golden period, you will get a fantastic birthday from the narcissist. This is because by treating you well on your birthday, the narcissist is able to get to the prime aims. Thus, you're looked after on your birthday. You get a great party or a simple gathering with the friends that really matter to you. You get an excellent present from the narcissist. The narcissist basks in your reflected glory, but is supportive and fun and doesn't cause any problems because the narcissism is dictated to make the narcissist behave that way for the purposes of achieving the prime aims because you're painted white. More usually, your birthday tends to be ruined by the narcissist. This is when you are being devalued, and if you're the intimate partner primary source in the sustained devaluation, and those of you who've experienced that will recognize that either nothing really happens on your birthday, the narcissist makes no effort, even forgets about it, or goes out of their way to spoil the events in some way by getting you a rubbish present, by upstaging your birthday celebration, by making it all about them in some way, perhaps dropping the narc bomb and so forth. Narcissists hate other people's birthdays when you're painted black. The narcissist cannot stand that everybody's talking about you and to you. All of that fuel ought to be going to the narcissist and not to you, even though you're not a narcissist. The fact that somebody buys you a present wounds the narcissist. The fact that people's attention is on you wounds the narcissist. The fact that people are singing happy birthday to you wounds the narcissist. And therefore, the narcissism directs the narcissist to take action by either not turning up to your birthday, so that nullifies the threat to control, or, if they do, by doing something which spoils the birthday, so that you look miserable, which gives them a sense of control over you, or that they upstage matters, perhaps by taking a leak on the fireplace because they're drunk, or falling into your birthday cake, or more usually, provoking some kind of argument or row with you. Harry has had his 40th birthday this weekend. He's in the sustained devaluation. But if he got a good birthday, that would be because he received a respite period, a return to the golden period. If that didn't happen, then it wouldn't have been a particularly successful birthday for him. We don't have much so far in respect of what purportedly happened on his 40th birthday with this one's wife, other than they attended a charity event, see parts passim. But one interesting response came from the royal family. As Kea Burgess and Kate Mancy write for The Times, the King and Prince of Wales used their social media feeds to publicly wish the Duke of Sussex a happy birthday for the first time in several years on Sunday to mark his 40th. Accordingly, the King did so as facade management and to assert control over Harry in a benign fashion. The Prince of Wales did so because ultimately he saw it as the right thing to do in respect of his brother's birthday. Nevertheless, neither message was particularly effusive. For 8 consecutive years, from Prince Harry's 30th birthday in 2014, the official royal family account on X posted congratulations to Prince Harry, often featuring balloon emojis and photographs, but it had not done so since 2021. This, of course, was a response to the behaviour of this one's wife and Harry. The Kensington Royal feed, used by the Prince and Princess of Wales, had also not published a birthday message to the Duke of Sussex since 2021. But the arrival of a milestone birthday appears to have prompted the return, at least for 1 year, of the celebratory posts. The royal family feed posted on Sunday morning, wishing the Duke of Sussex a very happy 40th birthday today. And the post was accompanied by a picture of Prince Harry taken during a trip he made with the Duchess of Sussex to Dublin way back in 2018, taken at Dogpatch Labs, where they were meeting technology entrepreneurs. Now, Harry's got more hair back then, and it's not a bad photograph of him. Naturally, the palace isn't going to use any photographs that are recent, for instance, showing him in Colombia or Nigeria because of the disapproval of the faux royal tour that took place. That they aren't going to utilise anything that appeared in relation to the Netflix doc or Spare because of the disapproval of that. And what is interesting is that they've had to go back 6 years to find a suitable photograph to utilise, which wouldn't be deemed to be inappropriate by those organising the photograph. Also, what is telling is the fact that in the original photograph, this one's wife was sitting next to Harry in the original full-width photograph, but a smaller, square version of it was cropped to focus only on Harry. And that's the photograph that has been used. Thus, this one's wife has been deliberately kept out of the picture. This is understandable. The palace's disapproval of this one's wife's behaviour remains live and understandably appropriate. Accordingly, what this achieves is demonstrating, we thought about your birthday, Harry, and here's a message. We've not gone over the top, but we've acknowledged it. Thus, there's some facade management in there by King Charles and the assertion of control in a benign fashion. But there's also an assertion of control over this one's wife by ignoring her and not including her. Some might say, well, why would you include her? It's not her birthday. But given the fact that she appears next to him in the original photograph, it is telling, given what has gone on, that she has been chopped out of the picture. It is a deliberate move which is sending a signal to her of continuing to ignore her. 3 hours after the royal family Instagram post came a message from Kensington Royal that stated, wishing a happy 40th birthday to the Duke of Sussex. When William and Catherine write personal notes online, they are typically signed off with their initials W or C or W and C. However, in this instance, the message did not have a sign off. While not necessarily the olive branch, that olive branch still keeps getting brought out of its case, doesn't it? Some are suggesting it hints at the possibility of a return to civil relations, if not a full-blown reconciliation, further down the line. Those close to William suggest that nothing has changed between the brothers, who are not thought to have spoken for some time. The maintenance of a no-contact regime by William and Catherine, and that has to extend to Harry as a consequence of the relationship that he has with this one's wife, and of course their own disapproval of the way that he has behaved. The fact is that a message has been sent, and that's been done as the right thing to do in relation to his birthday. But again, it's not particularly effusive, it's not particularly warm, and it lacks the appropriate sign-off. The fact is that she's not included as a pointed reminder of the fact that the palace don't want her included, which is King Charles asserting control, and that it rightfully is about Harry and not her. There'll be those that will suggest that this is shit-stirring on the part of journalists reporting in this way, but the fact is there is a reason behind it. William and Catherine wish to maintain a no-contact regime in relation to her, following expert advice, and in relation to King Charles, it's his method of asserting control over her by not including her. This one's wife will see this. She will be aware of the fact, as she's doing her usual rage scrolling through social media, and will see, I don't get mentioned, Harry. Well, why would you? It's his birthday, not yours. But remember, Harry is an extension of her, and therefore she would expect to be mentioned. And the fact that she isn't included in the photograph will also irk her. She will complain about it to Harry as part of asserting control over him and indirectly asserting control over both William and Catherine and King Charles and Queen Camilla. This one's wife won't see it as, well, you shouldn't be included because it's not your birthday and you shouldn't be included because of the way you've behaved. She will see it as a snub, which will wound her, causing her to complain about it in order to get that control. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.